Thank you for downloading Outvote. I'm going to show you a couple different ways you can use Outvote to help out our campaign. The first thing I'll show you is how you can add identified Marty supporters. So if you talk to your friends, family, neighbors about supporting Marty, and they tell you yes, they plan on supporting him, this is where you can enter that valuable information. That way we can make sure when it's time to vote, they turn in their ballot. So first, you'll go to the home screen and you'll see where it says Add Identified Marty Supporters. We'll go ahead and click Start. Now, if you live in House District 11, you should go ahead and add yourself here. You'll add the first name. You will add the last name. You will choose the age range. And then you will choose the state. If you would like to narrow it down further, you can choose zip code, and then you will search the voter file. Once you've found the correct voter, which is me on the top, you can then go ahead, scroll down, and you'll see there's areas where you can add information. So if you want to add their email, phone, you can add that. But the most important thing for us is this right here, the supporter rating. So if they're going to vote for Marty this November, add them as a strong supporter. You can add notes, reminders. If there's a key issue they're focused on, you can go ahead and add that. Once you've added everything you want to add, go ahead and click Send to Campaign. And now that information is coming our way. It's just that simple. So as you're going out throughout your days, talking to friends, family, and they say they're going to support Marty, it would be a big help if you could get on Outvote and share that information with us. Thanks so much. The second way you can help us on Outvote is by actively sending your friends, family, and other contacts you feel comfortable messaging if they will also support Marty. In order to do this, you'll want to click on the person icon in the bottom right of your screen. That'll bring you to a page that looks like this. You will scroll down and you'll see an option here that will say Sync Your Contacts. You'll want to go ahead and do that. Now, it's important to know that none of your contact information is being saved or stored by Outvote, and none of it's also being sent to our campaign. It is simply being used to run their names against the voter file to try to match them with voters. Once you sync your contacts, you will have a list that looks like this. If they have a smiley next to them, that means they have been matched with a voter. If they have a question mark, that means we have not been able to match that person with a voter. We'll try Brandon Young. I went to high school with him. We'll see if I can find his match. And now you'll see a lot of different options here, right? So one way I can make this easier is I could limit it by zip code, and that would limit the people here. Looking here, I know it's this one because he's from Marcola. It looks like he's not a very reliable voter, but he did vote in the 2018 general. We'll go ahead and save that match. And now he is saved up. And if I go back out, I look at his name right there, you will see he now has an icon. So you'll want to go through and match as many people as you can in your contacts to actual voters. Once you finish doing that, you'll go back to the home screen. Once you're on the home screen, you'll see, if you slide down, you'll have this Ask 3 Friends to Support Marty. If you go ahead and click that, that will once again bring up your contacts, but this time we can filter them. You'll first want to do in district. This will limit your voters to just people that live in Marty's district. You can further narrow it down by clicking Democrats, and that will give me a list of Democrats that live in Marty's district. Once you have that, you can choose who you want to send the message to. For example, I might not want to send a message to Charles Kimball because he's a connection from business. Once you have the people you want to send the message to, you'll go ahead and click their name, you'll click Get Started. That will bring up a script where you can go ahead and copy the script, You can also go ahead and change it. Once you click copy the script, you'll click send, and that will actually bring up your personal text messages with that voter. Once again, you can change this however you want and say whatever you want. Once you send the actual message and they reply back with whether they're going to support Marty or not, you can go ahead and fill out the report. Go ahead, find their name in your message box. You'll see this button down here once again, fill report. Oops. You'll see fill report. I can click it. There we go. And once again, you can go ahead and mark them down. You can mark them as a volunteer prospect, give them a rating. You can go ahead and give them an issue ID. Sabre doesn't actually have a second amendment. That was when I was playing around. And then you go ahead and send that to the campaign. That is the most important part, is getting this information back to the campaign. And once you've done that, then we have that information. We can go ahead and make sure that person votes. And we really appreciate the help. It's very easy to do. Just go ahead and talk to your friends, families, send them casual messages, ask them if they're going to support Marty. And like I said, if you don't know if they live in Marty's district, an easy way to go ahead and do that is just make sure you match them up on the voter file and filter to in district, and that will go ahead and show you if they live in Marty's district or not. All right, it's that simple. If you have any questions, you can always ask me. My number is 541-914-4127. Thank you so much for helping us out. Really appreciate it. Bye.